Good afternoon, class. The next 5 to 7 minutes will be used to explain the effects that sexual objectification has on what we all look for in a significant other with regards to mass media and the effects that it may or may not have. So one of the things that I would like to first hit on today and explain to you is that media is everywhere. Now, a lot of us have it, a lot of us don't, but I mean, it can range in anything from the radio to the TV to the internet to magazines and newspapers if you want to get real old school. But we see it every day, and we're not really aware of the ways in which it affects us. And so that's one of the things that I would like to take the next couple of minutes to explain to you all, and in hopes help you leave with a better understanding of what sexual objectification is, where it comes from, and what you can do to stop it.
How do you feel media influences that?
Media influences people because you have to fit a certain criteria as far as looks, which a lot of people don't look like, which just causes a lot of insecurities with people as far as, men feel like they have to have a lot of money, they have to have jewelry and things like that. In actuality, most women don't look for that. And as far as men, they make women feel insecure because they feel like they have to have big boobs, the big butts, the stuffed in stomach, lips, hair, all that. So it makes it hard for people to date and like people because a lot of people are insecure because they don't really have that.
Okay. Thank you very much for your input.
This project was that we wanted to demonstrate how media objectifies women. So like in the video from Nicki Minaj, how she's like shaking her butt and she's being very like sexual and sexy and basically talking about as long as the guy has money, then she's fine with him. And the Jason Derulo, how he's kind of like the woman that he's going or in love with is this woman who has a great body, who's very like submissive to him and like gentle and caring, and how those underlie a message of that a woman has to be nurturing, caring, and sexy, and it doesn't really matter how the guy is because as long as he has money, then he's fine. And how money basically is what drives women is like an underlying connotation to what that video or those videos represent. And often you find that in pop culture and in like music videos and hip hop culture, and media and all kinds of media, Facebook, Instagram, TV, movies, they often objectify women in a very subtle way, in which sometimes women don't even realize that they're being objectified and just like sexualized and it's made into like this individual that's not really what women are. They never show, like, I guess, the ugly truth of how it is to be a woman and the deals that we go through or the stresses that we have to constantly endure. And it's always looking at, well, what are the good things? Looking pretty and just like trying to have a guy or finding a guy. That's basically all that we usually see in movies. And it's kind of difficult to not be influenced by that if it's constantly what we see. It ends up being an kind of like a predictor of who we choose. Like sometimes when we find, like, on Instagram we see this person that's like very good looking and everyone's liking them, then you end up wanting to get someone that's similar to that, and without realizing that's kind of what you end up looking for. And sometimes you can't find that, and you end up disappointed, or you end up kind of like, oh, I haven't found my ideal person. But it's like the ideal person's based on what you've constantly seen and what media says is attractive, compared to like what's not attractive. So I hope you enjoyed our presentation, and maybe we can learn a little bit about how we're kind of unconsciously, like, we're confined to an idea that's set up for us by those who actually like build those outlets, those mediums. Yeah.